Omega XL is a pure, potent, and highly concentrated anti-inflammatory in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule. Omega XL comes from green-lipped mussels that grow in the pristine waters of New Zealand. In a place without agriculture, residential, or commercial development, omega-3 fatty acids are essential because the human body needs them for many functions, from building healthy cells to maintaining brain and nerve functions. You don't need to suffer anymore. Omega XL will help your pain, and you can live the life you deserve.
Yes, good evening, people, good evening, Barbados. Yes, it's another Sunday and another mad 2.5 hours put together. How are you doing, Queen?
I am delicious.
You delicious?
Yes.
You delicious? Who tells you to tell that you delicious though? It wasn't me. It wasn't here.
But you can. You never
know. No.
I am delicious. Delicious only means tasty.
Oh, okay.
It's appealing.
You're appealing.
I am appealing.
Peeling about?
I'm not misspelling peeling. I am appealing.
You talk about peeling. No, you mentioned peeling. You ain't even realize you could get dehydrated so fast. You don't even realizing it. Like, it happened to me this week.
You got cramp?
No, my mouth start cracking up and all that. And start feeling dry. So, you know, I didn't know what it was. So I went and Google it. And look at me and tell me that I'm dehydrated.
So you had to Google it?
I had to Google it for it.
You were thirsty?
That's the thing. I wasn't thirsty. Because I know something else, drink a lot of water. But I realized, when I check, I study it, it's not saying no, I drink water for too. And when I Google it, and tell me, boy, you dehydrated, go drink some water. And I had to go drink water, man, and it cleared up.
I wish Google to charge you.
Yo, I feel like you live forever with just Googling everything, though. Because it's everything that's wrong with you, man.
But normally, there is no, if you're dehydrated.
No, well, right, yes, normally, no, yes, feel thirsty, but I feel parched, I was going to drink water.
Let me tell you something about old people, right? They say that old people just don't really know when they become dehydrated.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You know that?
So you cross off on the white wall now.
You're people. They said that old people, not people, old people, got a tendency to become dehydrated because they don't realize that they're becoming dehydrated.
Right.
So that was why they just tell you when they got like heat.
Yeah.
Heat, whatever it's called.
So they had it recently.
When they got heat things in the atmosphere, heat waves or whatever it is used.
Right.
To check on elderly people and animals. I don't know which category you fall into, but I look at you and you got a slight resemblance to association.
Okay.
So you might fall into the down category. But they always tell you whenever they got heat, weather around to check on elderly people because elderly people just become dehydrated and they don't realize they're becoming dehydrated and animals.
Right.
And they also say that we got this belief that dehydration is come by not drinking enough water. You can become dehydrated because of not eating enough food as well.
Food?
Yeah.
I know that.
Dehydration ain't only got to do with water. If you're not having enough food in your system,
right,
you need liquids as well. You can also become dehydrated.
Okay.
Because let me say, for instance, you drinking liquid.
Right.
But what is your liquid?
I drink water. Every day I drink soft drinks and that kind of thing. So
some people liquid with beer.
Right.
Or rum. Right. No, you can be drinking.
Let me say dehydrated for sure.
Right. Alcohol is dehydrated.
Yeah.
And people ask you about how can it be? Because you're putting in a lot of liquid.
Nice. Make a lot of liquid too.
Right. So it's making a lot of liquid. But if you're drinking water and you're releasing a lot of liquid, meaning you're sweating, you're urinating, you're going to the bathroom, whatever. You are releasing what they call electrolytes.
Right.
You ever heard that term?
Electrolytes. Yeah, you know, electrolytes.
And electrolytes, there'll be a lot of different things that make up the electrolytes.
Right.
So, for instance, you might be releasing something called potassium.
Right.
These are things that start potassium cramp.
Right. Yeah.
You might releasing sodium.
Sodium and magnesium.
Here you.
I know, man. Omega XL, you know.
Oh, you omega XL on?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know omega XL.
So you may be releasing magnesium. You may be releasing sodium.
Right.
You may be releasing all kind of things. Right? And your body is putting it back in.
Right, yeah.
So you can become dehydrated. You can catch cramps. And if you're depending on your age and you're not putting in enough liquid and different electrolytes,
right,
you can actually go into kidney failure.
Ooh, that sounds serious.
Yeah, it is serious.
Okay.
So you can actually go into kidney failure if you're not getting, if you're a certain age and you start to become dehydrated. And once you go into kidney failure, parts of your body start to shut down.
Ooh, that sounds good. That's not good.
Not good. So eventually, if you're not getting enough liquid, your heart will shut down. But your body
got shut down, everything cut out.
Your body got these fail-safe systems in it. You know, some industrial plants and factories, there's lots of fail-safe systems.
Right. Tell us ain't working right.
If it ain't working right, that part will shut off.
Right.
If the fuse blows, if they got electricity surge,
right.
The breaker is straight to protect that fellow over there. And then this thing is happening over there to protect that fellow over there.
Right.
So your body beating it like that. So if you're not getting enough liquid and electrolytes in your body, and you're at especially at a certain age, if you're young, you can rebound. But if you're at a certain age, your kidneys to shut down on you. Your liver, your bladder, your heart, your brain.
At least you tell me earlier, my lips, that would have me off. I mean,
your brain shut up and you years ago.
Your
brain shut up. Your brain shut up long years ago, right?
Right. So people want to go watch out for that check engine like that. Your body got, make sure that come on.
Yeah.
Make sure you get enough water and everything.
Fluids.
Yeah.
I got the water. Hey, Mr. Lucy, we don't get the proper water. But you drink like orange juice. You got the power ears and different things that especially, and if you got elderly person that you believe that ain't getting enough fluids, and you go by them a day and they start to hallucinate and the thing, get them something that got in sodium and potassium and magnesium, get them a banana.
Actually, that's why, because I might get stuck on a new product that I take. Well, I didn't realize they're dehydrated. They didn't Sleep XL. They ain't got it all over Barbados yet, but it's one of the ones that I like about it. But it's help you sleep properly. It's got all them things. It's like the sleep and also got the magnesium, as you said. It's a potassium in there. So I realized that's what you need when you're dehydrated. Right. That will work. So I reach for them there. I went, sorry up myself.
Correct.
Right.
So
back to normal now. It's shocking. But people, be careful. Outside hot. I see rain threatening to fall today, but they fall.
And when you're busy, when you're extremely busy, you're dehydrated.
True.
And when you got old car, you got the AC in
it. My AC ain't working good, boy.
And you're working. So you in your car, you're sweating. You don't realize how much liquid you lose when you're sweating. So you're sweating enough. You jumping up your van. You doing deliveries, lifting up boxes, lifting up this, lifting up that. You want to jump in your van, go to another place. All the rest of the day, you ain't get a chance. You ain't drinking nothing. You old van, hot. You may go up one of the old vans that you made the door roll on water. So you ain't getting enough ventilation flowing and coming through and all that. You're already so bad. You sweat now. A lot of people sweat on the night, and don't really so bad you sweat on the night.
Right, because I think that's where it happened to because next to the hot last because the wind is blowing from a different direction.
Right.
So they coming through the window as what normally was happening.
Correct.
I know see what happened in there now. So so I can go start about driving through with a bottle of water. In the car too.
You're working.
I'm working too good, man. These days so hot, man. Yes, you can't keep up.
If you down there, I'll pay my check for your $60 there.
No, if I'm paying Google, I'm paying you. Yes, boy. Whoo. So yes. The news of the week. No, so anything interesting happened this week? No, let me check my phone here, call.
A lot of things don't happen. Listen, Bobby.
Things happen every day now.
Everything's happening every day. Last thing I hear. Actually, I was in Boston the other day. Not because my car wasn't working.
Okay.
My car was working. But in Boston, the thing is got this cheap. The beverage places. Right? Yeah. So if I got beer in Boston, it's $3 or $4.
Okay.
$10, $8 a thing. So It's called frequenting.
Yeah.
I frequent the Boston. And a Rasta man told me he was listening to be programmer there. He enjoyed it and everything. But he wanted the opposite lock from something that a lot of people were saying. And he was addressing the House of Assembly, the Senate, parliamentarians, John Public, opposition leaders.
Right.
Now you know if you have not been living on a rock, the government sold the land down Whole Town, it's called the historic part of Whole Town. They sold it to a developer to build a hotel. And they're going to remove what used to call the civic center, the police station, library, brand, all that
buildings down there.
The buildings over there, and take them over and try faster and rebuild over there. And a lot of people are concerned that is a historic area. And we need to preserve historic areas. And the government was wrong.
Right.
Depending on who you think or talk to, you get various assessments or whatever. Right?
Correct.
Now, one of the parliamentarians, I think it was Strong, said we have to move past this emotional thing about historic this and historic that, and let the future about making money out of it. Right? This is what this Rasta. I really say the Rasta man has got a lot. And he ain't got the normal nudge lot. He got the bungle things.
The bungle hill.
The bungle hill. He ain't got the nudge drays and things that smooth up and look nice and things. He got one here, one here, one here, one here, all four gray. Beer kind over here, one natty dreads, one big piece of beer kind over here. I got a knot in it, and then kind of here got another knot in it.
Right.
Look a board that get back, right? By the time they playing, let me ask you something. When we celebrate these historic places, what did these people do? So we are saying that Whole Town is a historic area. This is where the first settlers landed. But who were these first
settlers? The English, the Europeans. That's where they land. A lot of people here before them did.
And what they did do when they came here. And what they did do to put us where we are. So he is saying that these Europeans came here, landed, in some instances, killed out the natives.
Right, that's what here will do.
They bring a lot of diseases, syphilis and gonorrhea and all kinds of diseases down here. Infected a lot of the natives. And then was the launch pad to bring slavery here.
Right. The story here is that I think it was the Arawaks of them, Dick. Well, man, they will tell me though, the first Indians that was here.
Caribs and Arawaks.
Right.
And down here was really Arawaks.
Right. They here couldn't enslave them, they call it a slave war. Them again also. Right. And then that's why they kill them out, because they can control them.
Right. So
they're bringing slaves from Africa.
This Rasta man, I believe he's a Rasta, said, we want to hold up these people and build images and monuments to these people who came down here, killed out the Arabs and the Caribs, brought diseases down here, and also used Barbados, because Barbados was the first stop between Africa and the rest of the islands for the slave trade. And these same people who we want to build monuments onto were part and privilege of putting our ancestors into slavery. As far as he's concerned, he will look all monuments. The one at Whole Town, Lord Nelson statue, wherever there are monuments and images to support these people who came here and destroyed the natural civilization of the people. He wanted not done. He don't care if you sell it to 2,000 white people. He don't care what happened with it. He said that we are being blinded and caught up in a bunch of nonsense. How do you feel about that?
You know, like Bonga Hill, man. Well, we make sense, yeah. Man, talk the foolishness there.
But I tell you, man,
man talk real sense there.
Nobody that was in the bus stand can tell you, man, you talking
Exactly.
this.
Correct. I will agree with that.
Nobody in the bus stand that was there could not say, man, you talking a bunch of ignorance. The man, I don't care when you said to 10,000 people. We celebrate, we building monuments all the people who came here and found people, kill them out, get them diseases, get them a white man religion, destroy them, and they use Barbados as a launching pad for slavery. Are you telling me that we're supposed to keep a monument and hold on to celebrate that? I ain't celebrating that. Let me said it.
Whoa.
I don't care me said it to knock it down. Whoa. Get rid of the Northern statue, get rid of all these emblems and symbols and monuments where people come and settle here, destroy the normal civilization and the history of these people and brought slavery here. And what time you got to go and hold down and look at a monument saying celebrated Charles who you hope. Man, don't tell me you said it.
Man, bring facts, boy. Facts.
Facts. The man open my boy. So yeah, you said it. All he was really vexed about, he was saying he was living in the CC.
Yeah, CC, yeah. I'm in the CC.
He said he liked Venice. He liked to sit down. He do his artwork, I think.
Right. Without I figure it should be that space should be a place where like artists and things could come in.
He said he liked a little Venice. He said. Right. But he ain't got a problem with selling off these things. Sell it. Do what you got to do. But he ain't celebrating.
But that's the only thing I would agree with. Just keep it for me. Make sure it belongs to me. And we put a little space there, a little green space, a little blue space.
Right, that's what he's saying.
Right.
He's saying, you can't have it be sell it.
Right.
You can't have who?
No.
But John the 4th and James the 5th and Charles the 9th.
Correct.
I hear about them people. Like people.
Oh, yeah.
But the man said here.
Right.
I didn't hear.
Right, off that, nothing should be there at all. They're just be an open space. Because down there, real choke up the best building, hotel after hotel.
But he understand the reason. He understand money. He understand blah. He understand.
All right. Facts, man. I'm talking facts.
But I never look at it from that part.
I
always look at the historical and the cultural point of view. But when the man comes and say these people are wicked people that bring disease and all kind of thing, and then he was talking about the Incas, or they went into Mexico and destroyed the Incas and the Aztecs and Columbus and all that people. The man had the facts here. Man, the man had the facts. Don't back.
You gotta give that one there.
Yeah, so it's a Ross, you're on.
Correct.
You're on and babbling.
What time we got there? Hold up there. That time there, guys. Time to get real fast on this program, but somebody already tell me that he always play real fast. Yeah, they 2 hours. And I'm begging for 2 hours. No,
but the time we get 2 hours.
Once we get the sponsors up,
we get in there. Don't.
Prop over coming slow. Yeah, we can get there.
Don't rush the brush.
All right. And the other thing that happened this week now too is I see that breaking news that Darcom had on Friday for the West Indies women's team. That a former player there that that said she was she was uncomfortable in the camp because
she was sexually harassed.
Sexually harassed. Sexually harassed.
I use a lot of sweet terminology.
Uncomfortable
in the camp mean that your bedroom window when you made this control was ignored. Or at the EFC in your bedroom was not working. That's uncomfortable. You understand? Because I think you're back in the room. And when you get in there, it's not working. Or the toilet is flashing, or you talk, or the shower, the hot water coming on. That's being uncomfortable.
Right.
So you go downstairs to the receptionist and say, I am in room 3B. Just letting you know that the AC in my room is not working.
A little uncomfortable.
You understand? Or my daughter likes to watch Cartoon Network, and the television in there is not working.
Right.
Or the shower, the hot water is not working. That's being uncomfortable.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So she was being sexually harassed. Right.
You took right terminology.
Right. And you think off the top of your head about stuff. What man in there sexually harassing? But no, he had a female players.
Yes.
So wow.
It is alleged.
It's alleged, yeah.
According to her,
right.
That she was being pursued by other players in the camp.
Wow.
Right? She didn't call anybody name.
She didn't call anybody name, no.
It gets to such a point that she said she had to resort to sleep with the manager. Not sleep with the manager,
but
sleep in the quarters of the manager of the team. In other words, she had to come and say, listen, Chappie, I can't stop out here with these words.
Yep.
Or I go to sleep with all two miles open, because I don't know when I sleep in during the night, who's going to start to defrock me and take off my clothes. So rather than they get far and they try lashing somebody or taking somebody gizzard, I want to know if they could come and sleep in your room.
Right.
You used to sleep in your bed. I could lay down in the corner on the ground. I could lay, because the type of I didn't feel like if it was a manager, you know, got a bigger room than normal people.
Right, yeah.
You got one in couches.
Right.
You got a bedroom and then a little outside living room thing with a big couch.
Right.
And you could get a pillow and a blanket or whatever.
Right.
But the body liquor was insinuating that there got worlds out there.
Yeah.
But
that's my problem with this. That's exactly where my problem with this story started on. Right? That who they encouraging this our behavior in that camp. Because I mean, as the manager, she should have carried further. Not just get you a little shelter inside the room.
Right.
Talk to somebody that above she know. This is what's going on.
Right.
My player ain't comfortable, woman can do about it.
Right.
And they was in my heart, I was so well, she probably did that there and nothing was done.
Yeah, possibilities.
I feel that's a possibility because nobody, I mean, I'm not, any good manager, that what she would do.
It is correct.
And then the stories just start upsetting me even more. No, then I hear another man come out. No, I can't. I think we them and some man there, man. We them the man I thought that was a cricketer overseas one time. That he know some sort of control of the Destiny's cricket team now. But he's heard these rumors before.
But I hear about them. I didn't play the boy team. I don't play cricket.
I
didn't hear about these things too.
Oh yeah, I could have saved myself too, because that's another story for another time though.
Right.
I took a trip on a plane there at time with the women's team one time. I see some things that they're not rating me at that time, but that's neither thing. That for no. My thing is with the man that know what some clout in cricket. He didn't hear about it before.
Right.
When he into something then. Or when he get in control of cricket, no. Why he didn't say something? Why you wait to know the girl come out know I told these things.
That's how readers be. Readers operate and be and see. When one body come out, then everybody is spotted crawling the word. They say about jumping out the head of the room. You see wrong justice for? Me though, it happened to me. It happened to me because sometimes that's why it's telling me to speak out. Because sometimes people just be waiting for one person to come out. Because if you come up by yourself, people say, I don't believe you. So they'll be waiting for one person to come out and say something. And that, and they said so on the same program 3 years ago. Because people were saying, after West Indies cricketers, the women won the T20 tournament back in 4 years ago, whatever they win. That same year, Sammy and them they win, and the juniors they win. We win all three things.
Yeah.
We win on the 18s or something so Sammy and them they win, and the women they win, right? And people were saying, West Indies women, yes, this pro here good. Because this pro, that pro had in the same here, the Matthews and the Andre Dotton and the girl from Jamaica.
Long boy.
Yeah. So, right? But they were saying you got to get some young people coming in because otherwise we can fall through the cracks. This pro here good.
Yeah.
But you need to keep on the continuity of the whole thing. And some people were saying, I hear a woman say, her daughter interested in playing cricket, but she don't want the daughter involved in it because of the same thing.
Oh, hold on, talk queen. Hold that talk queen. We got to take a little break, a little quick break, and then come right back. I think the time is flying real fast. Flying real fast. So we can back after this little commercial right now.
And she said, hold
on.
Omega XL is a pure, potent, and highly concentrated anti-inflammatory in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule. Omega XL comes from green-lipped mussels that grow in the pristine waters of New Zealand. In a place without agriculture, residential, or commercial development, omega-3 fatty acids are essential because the human body needs them for many functions, from building healthy cells to maintaining brain and nerve functions. You don't need to suffer anymore. Omega XL will help your pain, and you can live the life you deserve.
Yes, we are back. We are back. Yes, and it's heating up. It's heating up. Ooh, stop. Don't call it in program. We live right now. We are live right now. So don't call it. Yes, people. Back another Sunday, another mad 2.5 hours put together. And we were just talking about the Destiny's women's team. Yeah, I stuck your thought there just now, Queen. We really saying just now.
That there are a lot of Barbadian parents, women, who have younger children, and they're watching or they watch the success of the West Indies cricket team when they won the T20 tournament.
Right.
It was about 4.
So they were inspired, young
inspired
them, yes, nice.
And they wanted to get involved in women's cricket. And many women and some call into brass tacks and even talk about this on the program. Say, yes, my daughter interested in playing cricket. I don't want she getting involved in cricket because they've got a lot of alleged women like hers and girls like hers in cricket, and they don't want my daughter involved in it because I don't want nobody pursuing my daughter and pressuring my daughter to get involved in these things.
They want to buy that she wicket.
Right, they don't want to buy to take her wicket. So let my daughter not play netball or go and play something, but they believe, yes, they might got situations in other women's sports where you might find, the same situation.
Right.
But they feel it is more pronounced in cricket. So that is why a lot of young ladies are not gravitating towards cricket because they don't want to feel pressured to get involved in woman and woman, girl and girl relations.
Yeah, well, that's sad. I mean, I really love seeing the women play cricket though, because we bet that T20 was last year. That was a sweet year. That was a sweet match. I think the women's match is better than the male match. They asked me.
Right.
They're real good, man. So that's unfortunate. So I want to clean up this whole mess here right now as soon as possible. And, I get things because you can't be playing. You can't be studying, playing your best game, and you want to lock in the pressure.
No, you want to be under pressure with a lot of pressure. Especially if you get don't swing in that direction.
Exactly, that's too much pressure, man. So I hope that the girls, because it was a foreign player, so she out now. Right. So she ain't work with that there, but right. So hopefully the girls that in there, we got anybody in there that under that kind of pressure now, they can get some kind of relief now. I'm trying to see the cricket, man. Make it sweet, man. The cricket matches, women's matches real good here.
Yeah. Man. But you know what? Venus and Serena Williams face the same issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other female tennis players?
From tennis players. Their mother said they are in the locker rooms with all the women undressed who are lesbians.
Wow.
And she cautioned her daughters. And the daughter said, yes, we were being pressured to get involved in these situations. Venus and Serena Williams. When they were 15 and 14 and 16 and 17. You might just warn them. But them is they come from Compton.
Right, yeah.
They come with the hood.
Yep.
So you can bring your foolishness to them once.
Right, exactly.
They bring one, they come out the place, they come from the place with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and them kind of people. I mean,
they don't play that.
They don't play that. They come out the NWA, that road. It's all the niggas with attitudes. They come out the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and that kind of areas. You won't bring it out of them. You bring it once, and then with 2 or 3 and get half pound. That's right. But the mother, and they say yes, they were being pressured to get involved in this. And the mother said, no. Be careful. Not doing bring down my children. That whole school they escape.
Okay, well. All over the place,
but we were talking about getting real land and selling land and everything, but you know what, the government just gave an African bank to sell land there, so too.
Yeah, the place in Bear Street.
Yes. Wow. And I got that rub there just the wrong way.
Yeah.
But you see, this African bank, this is a very big bank. So they want to put in a hotel there.
Right.
A bank and some other things.
Probably some conference rooms and things.
Different things, right? But people are saying they should not get the land for free. The government should find a way to either lease the land or do something so that, I mean, they're bringing business to Barbados, and they're bringing millions of dollars in business to Barbados. So you got to ask yourself, if Barbados was forced to sweeten the pot by giving them the land, or not with the Caribbean banks.
Somewhere else. More than likely, that's a possibility.
Because there got other countries in the Caribbean that said they don't be a thing to encourage people.
Right, yeah.
So a piece of land for St. Lucia and Dominica, St. Vincent, we did a thing in a lot of land. They got land on top of land. They got land that people didn't even know about. Right? So it might have been a situation where the government said, listen, the value of land was $5 million. I believe that we can get more than $5 million. We can get it back. Between taxes
and everything,
between jobs, between whatever,
right?
There's a small bill to pay. But when they come in here, because the amount of taxes, these corporate taxes, these banks and these businesses pay a lot of money. And there's a possibility that once you in what one, the rest is further.
Right.
So that Barbados can become the financial hub of the Caribbean. Right. This whole Singapore is one of the big financial hubs.
Yeah.
So if Barbados can become the Wall Street of the Caribbean, where you got big businesses and banks from all over the world coming and settling in Barbados, because it is, whether we believe it or not, Barbados is politically stable. We don't got people overthrowing government, people storming the capital. Not that I'm saying against Trump storming the capital. We don't have people storming the capital. We don't have people overthrowing things.
Right.
We dollar don't devalue.
Right.
We electricity fairly stable.
Right.
Like the power, you heard that? we electricity fairly stable.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi don't be buffering.
Wi-Fi don't be buffering. You know, we got a fairly stable internet connectivity.
Yeah.
The water supply, if you don't live in St. Lucie, is decent. You know, so overall, Barbados is a place that you can come and settle.
Right. Yeah. True.
We got some clowns jumping about shooting people not in audience, right? But when you look at stability, Barbados is one of the most stable places in the Caribbean. That if you come in and set up a business, you say, here.
Right.
Again, Barbados.
Yeah, Barbados, yeah. True.
So the government will be saying, you know what? Get any piece of land valued at $5 million or whatever. And then do the thing there. We believe that over the next 10 years, we can get back that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that.
Yeah, we can't lost money out here.
My problem with the government is that they don't what's the big word?
Articulate.
They don't right, that's the word. They don't article. They don't article people properly. They don't article people properly. What's the big word you just said?
Articulate.
Right. They don't articulate these things properly. So people is go along with the understanding that you pick a piece of land and get people Africans. And they can't get a piece of land and build a house. Right. Because the government don't tickle the word.
Articulate.
Right. What I mean,
talk to people in language that I can understand.
Right. In other words, the government don't talk to people. I'm just repeating you, tell me if you're wrong. If you're wrong, the government don't talk to people in a language they can understand. So people left with the impression is that you pick up piece of land down Bay Street that they don't get catching rats and all kind for years and give to the Africans and they can't get the way to put me house. Right? So that is that. So the government needs to tip
party people.
Talking people, right? That dumb that big word. The government needs to talk to people in language that they can understand. Understand this is where we are right now.
Right. Here tune. Right.
We got piece of land sitting down there for years. Ain't doing nothing. We got a bank from Africa that wanna looking at setting in the Caribbean. They want to build a hotel. They want to build the corporate offices. They want to do this. They want to do that. They're looking for some place in the Caribbean. We got a piece of land there. Right. This is the benefits.
Right.
If we give these people this land for free, this is what we get in. Right. After 5 years, we can get back the money in taxes. Right. After 6 years, so and so and so and so. We can get jobs, we can get so and so, we can get so and so and so and so and so and so and so. So it's just be blah 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 blah. Correct. You might put a little clause in the contract saying, okay, when they can't sell the land with the nearly storm different area. If it was sell it, but about come back the government for our business. Put a little clause in the contract. Because you may also say if people say we have already received invitations from the Bahamas, Cayman Islands, you know, St. Lucia, so and so and so and so. So we can't afford it. Because if you recall, there was a time we had a company down here called Intel.
Yeah. Remember that?
Intel, right.
Yep. Where Sheridan
Center is. Yeah. Intel was there. And Intel was in the early days of the computer thing. So Intel used to build computer chips.
Making chips here. Yeah. Up here, remember that there with the Mac computer chips there in the early days,
In
boy.
the early days. And Intel there was linked to the early startup of some place called Microsoft. Microsoft did this and that. So when Bill Gates started with computers and things, Intel was the computer processor people. And those parts were built right here in Barbados.
Correct.
But Intel, they had an agreement with the government about taxation over a period. So they had a tax holiday.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of countries in Barbados had a tax holiday. Where we won't pay the taxes over 5 years or 10 years or whatever to make sure that people in Barbados get jobs and things.
Right.
And then after 10 years, I think these countries will move on.
Yes,
Philippines and Latin America and everything because of the taxes.
Right.
So something is going to give to get.
Correct.
But I don't think the government is explaining things properly. So that's where they are. Not my circus, not my clowns. I'm going to explain that to nobody. I got to explain that. This is what you need to do. It's called Malbec.
Malbec. Okay. No more you feel every time you feel when you first show first start, you see the feeling sweet?
Yeah.
Feeling sweet. Sweet. Oh, then you were telling me saying earlier though about another cricketing issue there. You were telling me about some the statues or something. So.
Right. So down one state, they have a little statue.
Let me tell you a funny story here. So,
you know the three W's.
Three W's.
Three W's.
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 Three W's. There's Worrell, Walker, and Weeks.
Right. That's the story right there. So I got the screen.
Right. There were big dogs. Big horses in West Indies cricket, right? So you got an area at the UW, what you call the three W's Oval, to celebrate them.
Right.
At Kensington Oval, you got the three W's stand.
Right.
And down in Wansley Park,
right, the little bus.
Right, the bus. You got the heads or the halfway belly up and things. Three of them on a little thing.
On a W.
Yeah.
On a stone W.
On a stone W.
Right.
Down one. Now we got some clowns in Barbados that just like to vandalize everything.
Everything.
So this week, the head of Sir Everton Weeks was knocked off. And it shattered on the ground. So somebody passed. I think that a big stick. Cause it ain't nothing that you can hit with a ruler.
Right.
Somebody get a stick, a big stick, knock it off. Knock off the head.
Lawlessness, man.
And this comes only 6 weeks after a previous act of vandalism saw the head of Sir Clyde Walker removed from its place.
Right, you can see that because looking at the picture here, you can realize that the head clean, new, and the body still got the old thing. They really cleaned up. So they even put back the nameplate.
Right.
Then even on.
According to the nation, the sculpture, which honors the three Barbados and West Indies cricket legends, Sir Everton Weeks, Sir Clyde Walker, and Sir Frank Worrell, has been a frequent target by a culprit or culprits unknown dating back to 2014 when the bust of Sir Everton was smashed. Creators Arthur Edwards and Francis Ross replaced it only to see Sir Clyde's face and know that of Sir Everton again.
Bro. Yeah. Boy.
I believe that you're going to put some cameras in the area. You've got enough trees. I know the area well.
Yeah.
There are enough trees in the area.
Right.
Or you could build some standing poles with lights on it pointing down.
Right.
And on these standing poles, you put cameras.
Cameras, right.
And when anybody who deface or vandalize these things, when you catch them, you hang them. Not laughing, you just hang them. Because I believe that once you are told about a punishment and you go ahead and do something or understand what the punishment is, you deserve the punishment. So if you are told that if you vandalize this property, we're going to hang you.
Okay.
And you decide to go and vandalize it, there you go. So you're laughing. You look at those Singapore and places where drugs are illegal.
Yep.
when you come to the airport, you see a sign saying drugs are illegal. The punishment for drugs is so and so and so and so, that penalty.
Right.
And you walk a little further down, they said these garbage cans are just in case you forget
Right.
to get rid of this for your pocket, put them in here. No. If you are caught beyond this point with drugs, behind it.
Right. Right. So it's up to you, all in your court. The ball in your court now.
So the ball in your court. You got to decide if smoking a little spliff in your hotel room is worth getting beat with a strap in town square or getting hanged.
Yeah.
So if I tell you that to this point, and if you see the big sign over here saying this is your last chance, this is your last chance to empty your pockets.
Yep.
It means that you have told yourself that if I get catch, I am ready to take the punishment.
Yeah.
So when you put this sign say your master says we can hang you.
Yep.
Then you will get hold.
Oh, there. Now you mentioned that there, that bring back some memories there. The person who told me that story about Singapore and them Arab countries though was Mr. Ricardo Marshall. Yeah, no, I want to send condolences to his family, his friends. He passed away in the United States a couple of weeks ago. So one of the last things, though, Queen, that you actually watched or listened to before he passed was this show. That's it happened on Sunday. A couple of weeks ago. So I'd like to send sincere condolences to all his family and his friends, including my wife. I know she went up for the last as well too. Okay. So it was a very sad occasion. So all right. Rest in peace. Yeah, man. Oh boy, what time it is coming up? That's our time again, boy. Woo! So now we can talk about those. That one, like, I don't want to do that one, but I had to do it.
Yeah, but if you tell you something, it bring back a memory.
Bring back memories, man.
Maybe bring back a little memory to you guys. So
yeah, boy.
But that's whole life is.
I think the memorial is in New York this weekend. So then he's coming back home next week to be buried.
Oh, you buried in Barbados?
Yeah, he's buried in Barbados, yeah. They were string buried here, so he gotta be here too. So there's another side occasion. So
that's one of that be worth it, bro.
Was that?
They charge you expensive.
It'll be expensive to come out, you know.
It's better normally and put them in a seat next to somebody.
It's basically like some bad, but it's just like shipping cargo, basically. It'll be expensive. So a trip like that, it will cost something like probably about $1,800 US also. Okay. $1,800 US. That's the money to come out home and get buried on, man.
I thought you better like 5,000, 10,000.
Oh, but I think come about 5,000, you gotta follow. I'm sure got the little things there, you got PF and everything.
So what you think about a seat for the body and put them on there?
Somebody do that recently. Yeah, no, what happened is somebody died on the plane.
Right.
And they put this dead person to sit beside this family. And the people suing though, man. The people suing though. I mean, and they shot a picture of it and everything. Man, they the world and family this and looking at it like, yeah.
So what you left in the seat that you was in?
I ain't know the reason why. I ain't know.
Oh, this movie.
I think the way the story was written, it sounded like the putty in our seat.
So let me read that.
Right. I got next thing we see next to me here. Right here breezing though. Somebody had headphones on. I chilling.
Are you chilling?
I chilling, yeah. Oh boy, another 4 hours. We can still be going. Another 4 hours.
And the family tell you, excuse me.
Yeah, what's that?
This George, he dead.
You mean we read that or just?
Yeah, he dead.
Just sleeping. You mean?
No, he dead.
And so you got rescue.
You got 4 hours with him. We'll check on him and everything. You want something to drink?
So I want order 2 drinks then for me and Shorty.
I don't know yet. What happened? So the man just send down
the people, yeah.
And every now he bowing for people.
Well, he probably starts.
So every day he play chef, he chef and people.
Chef, man. Little turbulence, he bunks it up and bunks him out though.
Oh, yeah.
So the people suing over.
What is that for?
And probably emotional distress, I think, was one of them right here.
You see a man showing again $50 million for coffee for don't follow between legs?
On a plane?
Probably where you living.
You talking about here with that one? How come you can see again?
He is suing for 50.
What?
It's Starbucks.
You know, their coffees overseas be real. It's hotter than once here.
Yeah, because outside the cold, so it's automatic hot for by the time you open them, it'll get back cold.
Yep.
Man,
so that's so for you the same thing, boy. God help you. Let me see. Who happened?
Man awarded $50 million. The award is that mean he win.
Sorry, Dan.
Michael Garcia was picking up a Postmates delivery when the drink spilled in his lap, causing third-degree burns to his organ, groin, and inner toes. A California delivery driver was awarded $50 million in damages after a jury agreed a Starbucks location was negligent in its handling of a scalding hot tea. That is with lava.
Let this be real hot, yeah.
But that burn me hot tea and then ready never burn me to that extent.
That heat over there in the States would be different.
Michael Garcia sued the cafe chain after tea spilled in his lap at a drive-thru and caused permanent disfigurement to his organs. You little fellow.
Yep.
His attorney, Nick Rowley, said in a press release that Garcia's life has been forever changed by the incident. No amount of money can undo the permanent catastrophe, catastrophic harm he has suffered. But this jury verdict is a critical step in holding Starbucks accountable for flagrant disregard for customer safety and failure to accept responsibility. So he's getting $50 million because the coffee was so hot, it falls between the gizzards and burn up the little thing downstairs, causing permanent disfigurement. $50 million.
You know that coffee is real hot for too.
That'd be boiling water or lava. That had to be lava.
boy. Well, that's it there, man. We coming to the end of the show again today. Another Sunday, another wonderful Sunday.
Wonderful Sunday. If you see Mr. Garcia tell you show me, I would do it. Yeah, fun change with man.
Yeah, so you got to spend up on cosmetic surgery and all that.
He got spend up on the steak, by the thing. He's good.
I don't know, I got to fix back down. If it's down there, you got to fix back down there.
You got to repair your engine.
You got to repair that, yeah.
Repair your engine. And that'll cost you a few minutes.
Yep, exactly. And it got to look good too. Yeah. But all that kind of surgeons that came put together. So he would get for $50 million. He would get started.
He got started.
All right. So yes, people. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week ahead. We name him. Bob. We can try and put you to bed just now, man. He in trouble again as usual. All right, people. See ya. Bye bye. Bye bye.